A Florida woman is currently being held in jail for doing the unthinkable. Now, due to the content of this video, viewer discretion is advised. As well as trigger warning. 36-year-old Tara Sykes is currently being held in jail for attempted murder while engaged in aggravated child abuse. Now, it was alleged that she convinced a 10-year-old to play real-life Humpty Dumpty with an infant. Now, due to the age of the child, the name could not be released, and so we're just going to call this child 10-year-old. Now, it was alleged that 10-year-old and Tara have been communicating with one another through the gaming platform Roblox, which is also the reason why I'm saying that these platforms only have one for adults and one for children, because adults shouldn't be communicating with children on the gaming platform. Doesn't matter if it is a game or not. Now, it was alleged that Tara had told the 10-year-old on how to get rid of the 2-month-old, as well as how to take out the adults in the house. Now, Tara allegedly gave 10-year-old various methods on how to take out the child, and told her that to take out the adults, do it while they're sleeping, and then burn the house down. Now, what it seems like what Tara was allegedly doing was that she was grooming this child to be a family annihilator. Now, with family annihilators, it's normally the fathers that do this, but on rare occurrences, it can be the wife or the children that can do this. Now, children that tend to become family annihilators do so out of either psychosis or because an adult or parent told them to do so and that it was alright. All because children are acceptable to suggestion. So 10-year-old would go ahead and execute half the plan. She would go ahead and play live action Humpty Dumpty with a 2-month-old. She would then douse all the adults' bed sheets with an accelerant and then have a lighter ready for when they went to bed. But lucky enough, 10-year-old came to her senses and told the adults what she did. The adults would go ahead and rush the 2-month-old to the hospital, and that's when the police investigation would start. Now, 10-year-old would go ahead and tell police that it was Tara that told her to do all these things, and her story was backed up by all the adults in the household saying that they had saw the messages on the app. Now, during the investigation, authorities would go ahead and get in contact with Roblox regarding the messages between Tara and 10-year-old. Now, the company will go ahead and say that they couldn't find any message that contained the solicitation that Tara had allegedly committed. Now, Roblox had also stated that they had completed an internal investigation. They had found that the conversation between Tara and 10-year-old were within policy and did not contain any alleged instructions for violence. Now, the company, they said they complied to all laws regarding retentions of chat logs, including deleted messages, which is actually true, because any platform that have a chat feature on it, such as social media, game platforms, even dating sites, comply to a law that states that they have to retain all chat messages, including deleted messages. Even when you think that you delete all your messages because you don't want anybody else to read them, they're not really deleted, they're just saved on a backup hard drive. So even though the police have all the chat logs, including deleted messages, they would still go ahead and arrest Tara Sykes. Now, despite the fact that police have credible evidence that show that Tara never committed this crime, the police would state that the witnesses in the case were credible and they gave credible statements. It still amazes me how much discretion police officers have. It still amazes me that police still rely on eyewitness testimony, even though it has been proven that eyewitness testimony is not always reliable. Because when a person recalls a situation they may have been in, they may not remember all the facts in the case. Now, what happens is when a person is not able to recall the situation that occurred, their brain tends to fill in the holes with other information, and the filling in of that information can be based upon the situation the person could be in. What I mean by that is the audience that the story is being told to. So what do you think? Do you feel that police may have jumped the gun in this case by arresting somebody prematurely? Or do you feel that 10-year-old may be right, but she may be pointing towards the wrong person? Go ahead and place your comments down below. And if you like forensic analysis of cases like this, go ahead and stay tuned for more videos to come. If you're new, check out my other videos that you may like. And with that, be careful about who you allow your children to talk to online.